So the impact on the marine environment, certainly every day that a trawler isn't fishing in those waters, there's about 20 tonne more fish floating around in those seas. And a lot of it is we're trying to get it so that these boats are removed completely from their waters. And Africa pays a heavy price for illegal fishing. Like virtually every country in Africa, every coastal country, they have illegal fishing going on. And the local fishermen, they pay a heavy price. Like these are guys in little dugout canoes and hand lines and little wee nets, and you've got a big trawler coming sweeping through and taking a lot. And you will see fishermen there, they're catching little wee fish like this that we would never even bother with. All the big fish are gone. So there's a heavy price paid in Africa for illegal fishing, and you know we're doing a little bit. Every time we catch a boat, it's a good result, and the more we can keep those boats out of these countries we're working in, the better. Part of the challenge, then they move somewhere else, and there is this cat and mouse game. There is this cat and mouse game that's emerging. You go and hit them in one country, and then they go moving south or north or somewhere else. And so we're starting to find that other countries are approaching us and saying, hey, you know, we've got all these illegal fishing vessels have turned up, and we're starting to go from government to government about the work that we're doing, and it's helping us along. Africa pays a heavy price for illegal fishing. You know, a single industrial trawler will come in and take up to 20 tonne of fish a day. And you've got local fishermen who are out there with little wee hand lines and little wee nets trying to make a living, and these big boats just come in and take the lot. Yeah, it breaks your heart to see what's happening there.
And then that's what you're trying to prevent?
Yeah, so you know our job is to locate these vessels, board them, arrest the crew, bring their boat in, have the catch impounded, have the vessel impounded until such time as they pay a sufficient fine to allow the vessel to leave, or in good cases actually get the boat confiscated. There's a couple of things that are resulting in reduced size of fish. Firstly, there's overfishing. So if you take the cod fishery in the Atlantic, it basically got cleaned out. And now what you've got is juvenile fish and small fish that are increasingly being targeted. And the second thing is there's increased demand for large fish, in part from Asia, for example. So the Chinese traditionally have been quite happy eating little wee fish, but they don't want to do that anymore. They want to eat big fish like we do. And so there's increased demand for big fish, and so the oceans are basically being cleaned out.